Man, we living in a crazy world, bruh. Stuff is crazy. Like for real, for real. I can't. I don't ever remember a time being like this growing up. I guess I was kind of what's the word I'm looking for? My mom, my dad wasn't in the picture, but my mom, she kind of kept me out of the mix with all the craziness going on in the world. So I really didn't really realize what was going on until I got a little older. But yeah, it's crazy out here. But yeah, man, hop on, man. Take a listen, comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. So I ain't gonna delay this any longer. I want to get to it. First up, man, I want to talk about this Sonya Massey thing, man. I'm gonna play this clip first. You dig what I'm saying? And let this news reporter talk a little bit. And for those of you who don't know what's going on, Sonya Massey, man, she called the police. You know what? Forget all that. I'm just gonna play the clip, and we're gonna go with that. So let's get this thing popping off. Let's go.
Biden responded to the shooting, saying that Massey should still be here tonight. She called 911 to report a prowler near her home. And as you're about to see, the seemingly routine encounter quickly takes a deadly turn. We do want to warn you that this video is hard to watch.
You called us.
Body camera video shows Sonya Massey opening the door for Sangamon County Deputy Sean Grayson and his partner earlier this month.
What took you so long to answer the door?
See, he already giving some attitude. This cop already come. I'm gonna pause the video because that's what I do. Keep this in mind now. She called the police, right? She called the police. Like she literally picked up her phone, cell phone. Hey, I feel, something's weird going going on around the neighborhood. I need y'all to get somebody out here. So keep that in mind while y'all watching this.
Trying to put on some clothes, sir.
You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure?
My medicine and stuff.
All right.
Once inside her Springfield home, Deputy Grayson asked Massey to check on the stove.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
The situation quickly escalates.
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
She said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. That is not a threat, okay? For anybody, look, I grew up, my grandma used to say things like that. It's not in a threat. It's not no kind of threat at all.
I swear to God, I'll shoot you right in your face.
Massey begins to set down.
Look, man, she just has a pot of boiling water. She's like 5'2". I think the report said this dude is like 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". Massive dude. She's not a threat at all.
Down the pot and then can be heard apologizing. Grayson fired 3 times, hitting Massey in the face.
Man, let me ask y'all something, bro. I really don't try to make this a black and white thing, but it is what it is. All right, this guy, Sean Grayson, this cop, he, from what I understand, has been on he's had some DUIs. He's been on multiple police force. They've given him several chances. Can somebody let me know? Because I don't understand. So like in my field of work, I do computer type work. If I was to get one DUI, like my job would be gone. So how are you going to be in law enforcement? There's certain jobs. There's certain jobs that you sign up for, right? That you can't be out here making mistakes. Like, okay, airplane pilot is one of those jobs, right? A doctor, that does surgery on people, police, right? You're going around with lethal weapons. There's no room for error. There's no room to be out making these mistakes, man. So this shit is wild to me, man. Let's continue on.
You know, what else do we do? I'm not taking hot boiling water to the face.
Massey begins to
at
set
this.
down the pot and
Let's look
then
at it
can be
again.
heard apologizing.
She apologized. I'm sorry. Come on, man. Bruh. This is so horrible.
Grayson fired 3 times, hitting Massey in the face.
And that's another thing. Maybe somebody can explain this to me because I'm not sure, because I'm hearing different things. They say that police officers are trained when they are going to fire their weapon, that they are taught to fire in center mass. Center mass meaning lethal areas of the body. Chest area, head area. But man, you got to be able to assess what's going on. You can't be out here, man, just blasting people. This dude, man, was looking for some smoke. It was what he was wanting to do. Oh, man. So it's crazy. It is crazy.
What's good, bro?
Hey,
How do I log on to the channel?
I sent you the link.
You did? Via text?
Yeah. Yeah.
When?
Oh, a couple hours ago. Let's see. I sent it. I direct message. I instant to you. I sent it to your text message.
Oh, so I just click the link that you wait.
Yeah.
You send me an Instagram or a text?
A text to your cell phone, to your number. Yeah.
Oh, right here.
Yeah. You just click on it.
Okay, click to join.
Yeah.
All right, so, but is it better to jump on my phone or should I jump on a desktop?
No, whatever you want to do, phone, it doesn't matter.
So just click the join live. Just
Yeah.
type this in the URL.
That's all you got to do. Yeah.
All right, let me just.
Y'all, I'm already live, Eric. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah.
I'm getting out right now, brother.
Okay, no worries. So yeah.
See you in a sec.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So yeah, that's Eric. He's hopping on here in just a second. So, but yeah, man, it's crazy, man. How like I was saying, man, this dude didn't have no rights to do that. I hope he gets what he deserves to the fullest extent of the law, because Sonya Massey still needs to be here right now. That's for sure. It's crazy. But yeah. I'm waiting on Eric to hop on. Okay, here you go right here. Let's see. Son, guess one. Trying to get Eric to come on. You there? Guess in the green room. You there, Eric?
Yes, sir. Give me 1 sec.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah.
All right, sir. Let's make myself a little cocktail. It's about to get serious up in here.
That's
What's good, my boy? How you doing?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
You know, just down here in sunny Florida. Just got back. Been traveling a little bit. Was out in Dallas for a few weeks. Out in Scottsdale. So
Yeah.
you know,
I'm good. Can you
out
see
here
the screen?
vibing
Can you
there.
see the screen?
Yeah, I see you, and I see the background picture.
Okay, cool. That's what's up, man. So what's been going on with you?
Oh man, what's not been going on? Just been traveling a little bit.
Yeah,
Got some new ventures going on within iCryo and some new roles I'm taking on. So
yeah,
it's been fun, man. Just traveling in some new territories, and that's about it, man. Just been just living, enjoying South Florida, enjoying
yeah.
traveling.
That's what's
Really,
up.
Dallas is starting to grow on me. Been spending some time in Dallas, so that's been cool.
Yeah, that's what's up. But like I said, I had already jumped on, man. I was getting into that story about Sonya Massey. But for those that hopping on or was with me from the very beginning of the show, this is my guy Eric, man. We go way back, man. It's 10 plus years now, man. We met up in a business venture years ago, and we've been friends ever since. My guy, he's a business owner, entrepreneur, good spirited dude. We have our we have our differences, but like everybody, we still good friends, even though we don't might agree with everything, that still don't stop us from being good friends. So he's one of my boys, man. When I go to Florida, we kick it. So that's my guy, man. He's real big into, am I saying it right? How do you say it?
I cry,
I
I
cry.
cry.
Okay. So for those who know me, know that I had some major, major nerve damage. I was messed up, basically paralyzed from the waist down. I went and got in one of Eric's. I went to one of his businesses, one of his facilities in New York, and I got in there. It was like a freeze chamber, and
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what, man, I felt way better after I did that. So that was phenomenal, man. So I recommend anybody reach out to Eric. His Instagram is Mr. Lemonade. But I'll leave his stuff in the comment section and then link down below, link to his information. But that's phenomenal, man. I felt better, man. I was like, dang, we probably need to get one of those in Atlanta or something. So
We'll,
they
we'll
off the
be there.
chain.
We'll be there soon enough, man. We're popping up all over the place, so
Oh yeah,
we'll be in Atlanta soon enough.
that's what's up. All right, man. But I'm gonna back to this story real quick, man. I don't like I said. I know we talked a little earlier. You said you wasn't familiar with this Sonya Massey story.
A
Um,
little bit. I mean, I've seen, obviously coverage, and what I've
yeah,
seen is pretty alarming.
yeah,
I tried to recently stay away from, obviously I
yeah,
watch some news here and there.
yeah.
I've never been a big guy on social media, so if I'm on
Oh yeah,
social media, I'll scroll through a couple stories and I'll get off. I'll post here and there, but I just haven't had time to sit down and really digest. But from what I've seen,
yeah.
I think I could speak on a little bit, but I don't know it as probably as well as some people who have been sitting there watching the day to day and
Right,
have
right.
seen all the footage, seen everything. But I know a little bit about it.
I got you. Well, it was just like I played the video already, man. What happened. She called the police and whatnot, and they came out, and the guy Sean Grayson, he was already ready for. He was already on edge. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. You know what I'm saying? I've had one run in with the police like my whole life, and other than that, it's never been no issues. But there's bad people in every sector of life, man. That's lawyers, doctors,
1000%.
policemen, all over the place. And I just I hope he gets what he deserves, man. Because she didn't need to go out like that. So that kind of bothered me because my grandmother. I thought about my mom and my grandma when I saw that video. I'm like, that could have been some of my anybody's family. So the dude needs to definitely get taken down for that. But yeah, I was just
Yeah,
yeah,
like I said, from what I've seen of the footage, it was
yeah,
pretty disturbing.
yeah,
A couple points that I kind of wanted to hit on that I think a lot of people don't talk about is, listen, you said it. There's bad seeds everywhere, right?
yeah,
There's bad cops. There's cops who should never be given a badge. There's cops who should have been checked for their temperament and how they handle stressful situations. And then there's cops that always, do the right thing and are great people and are constantly put in very horrible situations every time they leave their house, right?
right,
So
right,
being a cop in many regards is never easy. And I'm not defending a bad cop. Listen, when there's somebody bad, there's somebody bad, whether they're in the military, whether they're in the government, whether they're in basic business. If you're wrong, you're wrong, right? And
right,
from the
right,
footage I've seen, absolutely wrong. And I'm 100% with you
yeah,
that I believe that this dude, the murder charge is correct based on now videos can be doctored and I'm not sitting there saying that they were. I'm just trying to always play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know much about the case other than what I've seen on social media and hearing from other people. But the videos that I have seen on social media are pretty alarming.
Yeah.
And I think a murder charge this quickly is very justified. The
Yeah.
one point I do want to bring up, though, and what is kind of upset me for the longest time is, and this is what most people don't realize, and it's unfortunate, right? Because it was a white cop and an African American woman who absolutely should not have lost her life.
Yeah.
Absolutely, life was taken from her way too early. But that's what sells.
Yeah.
And most people don't realize, and this is not justifying anything. And I want to preface this, and Chad, you know my character, you know who I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't need to justify myself to anybody on this podcast or whatever it is. But white cops killing black people sells.
Yeah.
Most people don't realize, and it's not even close. More African American cops and Hispanic cops kill black unarmed individuals every day, and it's not even close. But that won't sell nothing. That won't sell divisiveness. That won't sell a paper. That won't sell controversy. More white people unarmed are killed by far per year than African Americans. Now, somebody can make the case that there's obviously a much larger population of white people. Absolutely. And I'm not saying that I'm justifying anything by saying these. What I'm simply stating is statistical facts.
Yeah.
Now, it's
Yeah.
unfortunate that, again, this gets brought up as a race thing. Is there racism? 1000%. Every religion, every color, every ethnicity out there is racist against something. Racism, unfortunately, is never going to stop.
Right.
It's
I was
never
going
going
to
to
just
stop.
say that. Yeah. I was just going to say,
Much as we can
yeah.
see the change that we want to see in society, bro, racism is never, ever going to stop. And you got to look at it. Look at like Menace to Society. Look at old movies from the 80s, old hood movies, and all those things. What was depicted? Blacks and Asians, right?
That's right.
There's been disdain between blacks and Asians for the longest time. But again, that doesn't sell divisiveness. That doesn't sell papers. And
Right.
I want to, again, say this and not try to justify this Massey thing, because everything that I've seen, yeah, dude needs to hang. Dude needs to go. Dude needs to be brought up on murder. And dude, most definitely, based on what I've seen, should be convicted of that.
Right.
That was completely wrong. But what I want to do bring to the light is that we need to come together. We need to stop looking at everything in black and white and identifying people as color and race and
That's
Jewish
right.
and all this other stuff, man. It's not getting us anywhere.
That's right.
And the more that the media pushes this narrative of whites killing blacks, the harder this becomes. And yes, was this instance 1000% was a white cop who unfortunately took the life of probably a very wonderful person way too early,
Mm.
right?
That's right.
From what I've seen. But again, the stats are the stats. And more African American and Hispanic cops kill unarmed black people per year by far than white cops kill black unarmed individuals. And
Well,
that's a fact.
people
So
ain't.
until we can talk about those facts, we change the narrative of this guy was wrong. This is absolutely 1000% wrong. But we have to be able to have hard conversations about real facts. And those are some real facts.
That's true. That's true. Like I say, but most people, man, that's the sad thing. Like people just not gonna get the hardcore facts. It's based off emotions and what is shown on media and stuff like that. So it's just crazy. But however, like you said, racism never gonna go away. Because I could share a quick story with you. I'm a huge Steelers fan. We'll talk about football in a little bit. But I'm driving to Pittsburgh Steelers camp, right? Up in Pittsburgh, Latrobe, Pennsylvania. So I'm going down the street, going down the interstate, and it's me and this white lady in another car, right? So we both speeding. So the state patrol pulls us both over, right? This is a true story. He pulls us both over. She pulls up in front of me, and then I pull up behind her. The state trooper gets out the car. He goes to her car first. He talks to her for like maybe 30 seconds to maybe to a minute. And, I never see him go back to his car or anything like that. He don't write anything out. She goes. He comes up to my car and says, can I see driver's registration and everything? I said, okay, cool. So he gets my stuff. He said, Mr. Powell, the reason I'm pulling you over, the young lady that just left said you was following her. She was scared for her life. I was like, what? He was like, do you know her? I was like, no, officer. I had on my Pittsburgh Steelers stuff. I was like, I'm heading to Latrobe, Pennsylvania, heading to Steelers camp, just going to see them, practice for the season coming up. And he was like, well, don't be following people. And I was like, I knew, Eric, you know what I'm saying? I know how to act. I didn't get all crazy, even though he was in the wrong for talking to me like that. I was like, yes, sir. I know. I said, I'm be careful, whatever. But anyway, he ended up giving me a speeding ticket, and I went on my way because I want to get back home to my family. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want no problems. I was in the West Virginia area, so like you said, it's still prevalent out there. But man, oh man, it's crazy, man. So, but yeah, we gonna move on to something else here. Like